Hey everybody watching the Reactors League channel, I'm Kanala, and you are, sir?
Humanoid freak.
We're both a part of the Reactors League and we're doing some collabs today. We have two videos
Indeed.
right now. We got one on my channel and one on your channel.
Whenever that goes up.
Whenever that goes up, yeah.
Yeah, whenever
Well,
it goes up.
but every video will have links to the other channels so you can always
Exactly.
go back and check them out. But for the Reactors League channel, we're going to react to honest game trailers for Superman 64. And
But first, story time.
you found this one.
Yeah, like I said, story time. Originally, we were going to do the top 10 Joker portrayals from Watch Mojo.
Right.
We were about to do it, but then I was saying like, hey, let's see if the RL, Reactors League, already did this thing. So I went to go look. And yeah, they already done it, because Incredible Greek and Abraham Wildcard already did it. So we're like,
They beat us to it.
yeah, they beat us to it. Unless we were gonna... No, I don't think they would want to do a second one where it's a different reactors, because it'll be like oversaturated or something.
Well, I don't know. Schmoes Know does that sometimes for big movie trailers. Like they'll have one guy and a producer. Out of the two schmoes, they'll have one of them and a producer or somebody on the staff, and they would react to it. And then they bring in the other guy, and he'll have somebody else with him, and they'll react to it. So they'll have two reactions for the same movie trailer.
I guess. Let's just ask people in the comments. Like, put it in the comments if you wanted to see that at all, because like, different reactors reacting to the same thing that the other guys did. I don't know. Would it be cool to do that? I'm just asking.
Right. So like, if you really liked the Superman 64, or say it was for a major, a movie trailer or something, would you want to see on the Reactors League channel, like, me and Humanoid Freak doing our reaction, and then two other YouTubers like Chainsaw and Brianna do their reaction for the same video, and there's two reaction collabs?
Yeah, because we didn't think about that. And now we're just thinking about that. It's like, yeah. But we might as well ask if you guys were down to see that. But anyway, we're reacting to Superman 64 on Nintendo 64. I have not played this game, but I heard the horror stories.
I do want to give a shout out to Chris Stuckman, and I'll give the link to the admins at Reactors League. Hopefully they can put it in on this video when they upload it to their channel. But he did a review, like a funny review, on Superman 64 because he used to play it, and he actually has it. He has it, and so he played it. He played some of it during his review, and it was hilarious.
I need to check that out, because I know Angry Video Game Nerd did one, and I saw that, and it was hilarious. And also Penguins, Critical, whatever he likes to be called, Penguins or Critical. All you don't know who Critical is, go check him out. He's hilarious with his monotone voice that makes anything funny. He did one for Superman 64. It was hilarious.
Critical?
Critical. It's spelled really differently, like Crytikal.
Oh, wow.
Or just type in Critical and Superman 64.
And it'll come up.
Yeah.
So what do you think of my new setup for collabs?
It's pretty awesome, man. He's getting me into XSplit. I gotta figure this stuff out, because like, that's all him doing this.
Yeah, and
he's a techie.
And a lot of it is being edited in during the filming. So like, if you watch, I can move stuff around.
That's pretty amazing. Like, I gotta get used to XSplit, because I just got it today, and it'll take me a few days to figure it out.
Whoa! Just stick it over your face, and then it's all me. Just stick it over my face.
I'm freaking out, man. No.
Kanala here, all by myself. Just kidding.
God damn it.
If I don't like the collab, I just cover up the other person's face. Or I'm
Shots fired.
Shots
fired.
Nice talking to you. Bye. See ya.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's like, imagine if you didn't do that. It's like, god damn, that would be so cruel.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be yeah, I don't like you. See ya.
Boy!
And then we hear you in the background. Wait a minute, what is going on? But can't see you anymore.
Bring me back, man.
All right, well, let's check out Superman 64, and we'll see what they got. I love the movie guy voice.
Yeah, what's his name? John Bailey. He has a good...
I follow him on Facebook. He puts he does Facebook videos also.
I gotta check that out. I haven't seen his Facebook yet.
Yeah, he does reviews on his YouTube channel too.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen some of it. But mostly I watch his on his game trailers or on his movie trailers.
Yeah, the Screen Junkies.
I wonder if he'll ever do like an honest food review or something.
Or Honest TV. Well, on Screen Junkies, don't they do some of the Honest TV ones? Like they did The Flash.
Oh yeah, they do that, yeah.
But they do a whole season. They'll do a whole season.
Flash.
Yeah. All right, well, let's check out Superman 64. You ready?
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow.
That's a lot of people requesting that.
Jeez.
The following trailer is rated H for honest. From the developers of Carmageddon and more Xena games than should have been allowed.
There was Xena games?
Superhero games so incredibly awesome.
I didn't see the Xena game.
As one of the worst video games of all time. Superman 64. Enter the crudely geometric.
No, the rings! The rings!
It's like Harry Potter if you ever played that.
Of one of DC Comics' greatest champions.
Wow, that is dated.
Why does it look like he has Down syndrome?
That's the CG of the time, man. It's very blocky.
The most depressing depiction of Superman since Superman 3.
I really like that movie. I'm supposed to hate it, but I like that movie.
Superman 3, man, Superman 4 was the worst.
Oh, that is the most horrible thing.
And the advice of literally everyone. And dive into a superhero game that was somehow worse than all of the other shovelware superhero games combined.
Awesome, man.
Lots of money when it
that was also horrible, too.
Making it basically the Batman v Superman of video games, and experience design choices so
shots fired
that people only remember the game at all because YouTubers like to it. So it's just fine. Superman 64 sucks. Like and subscribe. This set into a polygonal nightmare universe that looks like garbage even by the incredibly low standards of the N64.
Yeah.
Using his powers to
there were some better games with better graphics.
Must complete a bunch of
dude, Bond, GoldenEye, classic.
In a video game experience so diabolical, it could only have been designed by Lex Luthor himself. And what is also actually the plot of the game.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Which is super meta and all, but it doesn't stop the gameplay from being worse than actual torture. Experience a control scheme clearly designed by people who hate fun and anyone who has ever had it. As Superman erratically pitches around like he's done some super whippets and seizes through the sky.
So many rings in every goddamn level.
Suspended in a sea of fart gas. In a reskin of pilot wings that's so messed up, even the guy who recorded the demo couldn't do it right.
Even the guy who recorded the demo couldn't do it right.
Take on the many other basically unplayable gameplay modes of Superman 64, such as combat, where you'll
that's combat
around like a third grader
I guess so.
Fight, and take out a bunch of enemies by flying into them like an idiot. Where you chaperone police vehicles, skateboards, and babies to the goal.
What?
While being shot at by guns and missile launchers, and generally just throw stuff around with no regard for safety or property damage.
That's not true, man. He cares for people.
Challenge of all is to
I guess he kills like Batman did in Batman v Superman now.
None of which you'll see anyway, because you can't get through the rings.
Yeah, the rings is the biggest problem in this movie. In this game.
As physically possible, because even in a parody trailer, friends don't let friends play Superman 64. Starring super illegal immigrant, super liability, Ginger Vitus, the human condom, Ronda Rousey, the Bunny, Urban Thing, and Dr. Evil. DC Flight Simulator 64.
Pretty much a flight simulator.
DC Flight Simulator.
One thing right, making everything explode. Be sure to subscribe for more honest game trailers and tell me what you like to hear me say in my awesome voice.
I love hearing him say anything.
Draxus, Eridar,
Lord of the Burning Legion.
I like my loot, how I like my steak.
Rare.
Respawn time is enough.
Make my baby.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It's better than
Nothing.
That's it? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That was cool.
That was pretty good. Oh. Yeah, on this game trailers, they always do a. Oh, god damn it! I paused. No, don't start. Restart it. The thing restarted. So I had to pause it.
Oh, good. That was pretty funny. I like that. Yeah, I almost forgot what it looked like. Now, there's a lot of stuff in the skins that they use that I saw that came straight from, like, I don't know which game first, but I used to play a lot of GoldenEye, the James Bond game.
First.
But a lot of the rooms and stuff, like the way the big windows looked and just the mechanics of how you moved around, it reminded me a lot of GoldenEye.
Yeah, but the thing was GoldenEye was way better. It still is to this day.
Yeah, it's a solid game.
It is a solid game. After all these years, it still stands up.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you get the golden gun and just piss off everybody.
Yeah, or you play as Oddjob and, like, you just troll people because of how short you are and you can't shoot them.
Right?
It's like, in battle mode, every time I played battle mode with friend, someone would play Oddjob and we would just be so mad at him. Because he's so short, we're trying to shoot him, but we can't. Because he knows he's a short one.
We had a rule in college that no one was allowed to play Oddjob when we did multiplayer.
Ah, that's a good rule.
Yep.
Because that's cheating way of winning, playing as Oddjob.
Yep. So no Oddjob, it was illegal.
Yeah.
We're like, if you want to play Oddjob, you can play it in the one-player mode. You're not going to play them against other people.
Exactly, like a fighting chance. You know how you do realize how bad the 64 Superman game is when we're only talking about
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
They're like, yeah, I don't really want to talk about Superman anymore.
Superman 64. Well, let's just talk about GoldenEye. But yeah.
Did you ever play the Harry Potter games when they first came out? Like during the first or second movie?
No, because
the first game I played, someone gave it to me or told me about it, and I played it. I actually played that first game. You had to learn the spells and stuff, and that was cool. But whenever you played Quidditch or had to learn stuff with the broom, you were doing the rings. You had to go through the rings.
Oh, they had rings?
Yeah, they had rings just like what he was doing, Superman was doing, but they had to, in Harry Potter, they put it under the guise of your training. So, you're practicing. You're practicing by going through the rings. But it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing that Superman was doing, just on a broom.
Yeah, different platform.
Yeah.
But would you believe me if I told you that I just saw the Harry Potter franchise 3 months ago?
Really?
Yeah. I just saw the entire franchise 3 months ago. I saw the first Harry Potter when it first came out, but then I didn't watch the rest. And then years later I finally decided, like, I should start watching the Harry Potter franchise. And I just did 3 months ago.
Wow.
And it was pretty amazing.
Well, each movie gets a little bit better.
Except the second last one, the part 1, Deathly Hallows. What was the last one?
Yeah, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, part 1 I found really boring. Part 2 was really good, though.
Well, the thing is that they shouldn't have made 2 movies. You know, it was during that time where it was popular to make 2 movies.
Plus to make money.
Yeah. They should have just made 1 long movie, I think.
Yeah, people are just doing the 2 movies thing.
Or if they were going to do 2 movies, make them both an hour and a half. Don't try and make both of movies over 2 hours.
I know, right? Because the first part of Deathly Hallows is just them walking around a lot, doing nothing.
Right, and that
cut that out.
Yeah, and the movie was like 2 hours long, right? The part 1. Yeah, part 2 was 2 hours also. You could easily cut half an hour out of each movie, make it tighter, and you can still have your 2 movies, but the storyline would be tighter, and it's a 3-hour movie after that. Or you could just release it as 1 3-hour movie.
Yeah, either way, make it a 2 or 3 hour movie. But either way, the first one they could have cut out so much stuff in that.
Yeah, there's other ways of making it seem like they've been alone for a long time without showing them alone for a long time.
Right.
Because they basically had the montage that went on for 20 minutes of them being alone for a long time.
And then Hermione and Harry doing the dancing thing in a tent for some reason.
Yeah. It was,
That's okay.
yeah. It was supposed to be characterization, but it's like, well, we had 5 other movies for that. We don't really need any more to cement their friendship, so
Exactly.
you could move on.
I love how we're doing Superman, then we talk about GoldenEye, now we're talking about Harry Potter.
Well, that's the beauty of a collab. It's, you know, it's a discussion. We end up we go with the flow of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you need to check out Penguin's review of it. Critical. Because his YouTube channel is called Penguins, but he likes to call himself Critical.
And you should check out Chris Stuckman's.
Is it Struckman or Stuckman?
Stuckman, S-T.
Oh, okay. He's part of that guy with the glasses team, right? Nostalgia Critics team?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think he knows Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, I think he works for the website now. Doing
No.
his own videos.
No, he does
Oh.
his own thing. He's done
Okay.
collabs with a lot of people, though, and he's been on the Screen Junkies a couple of times.
That's pretty cool.
He used to do a lot of collabs with the Flick Pick, but then John Flickster moved out of state. But he mostly just does stuff on his own, movie reviews and TV show reviews.
Yeah,
And a
I think
couple
his
of
movie
games.
reviews. They're pretty good. They're
Yeah.
really amazing.
I really
Especially
like
his
his
earlier
stuff.
work.
I love his stuff. He had a Halloween special that he did with his wife that was awesome.
He has a wife?
Yeah, 3 years. They've
I
been
didn't know
married.
he was married.
Yeah, and she's hot too.
Yeah, Chris Struckman's wife is hot.
She is.
Hey,
It's like, hey, you're a lucky dude, Chris Stuckman. I guess being a nerd, if you got a YouTube channel, it pays out. I don't know.
yeah, I guess.
But she's just as nerdy as he is. She loves all that stuff too. So he struck gold, is what he did.
Yeah, if you can find a woman that's like a nerd just like you.
Yeah, that's
Instant
gold.
wifey. Instant wifey.
Exactly. If she's your kind of nerd.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not much of a gamer. I'm a very casual gamer. I play when I'm in the mood and usually for not very long. I wouldn't do very well married to an extreme gamer. Do you know what I
they'd
mean?
be playing games all the time.
Well, I wouldn't be playing the games with her. So she should date somebody that's a gamer that would want to play the games with her.
Well, you never know. Opposites attract all the time.
That's true. But like 10 minutes of the game and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go do something else.
Oh, you only played 10 minutes? I thought you were like an hour and then you were done.
Well, no. I guess it depends on the game. If it's an RPG, I can play for a long time because I like the story. I played WoW for the first 4 years. I liked Fallout 4. I probably played that for a good 12 to 24 hours before I stopped playing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then, but
Can you
for
imagine
like,
how many hours you have to play for Superman to finally beat it?
I've only beaten like maybe 2 or 3 games because I lose interest before I get to the end.
Ah,
And if it's a first-person shooter, it's like maybe 10 minutes because it's
you
so,
believe I still never finished Super Mario game?
the first one.
All of them.
All
1 to 3. I never got to the end of it. To this day. Because I always go halfway and then like I always die and I just give up.
You want to hear the weirdest game I've actually finished?
Which one?
Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. It was basically Luigi with a vacuum cleaner, and he went around the house and sucked up ghosts.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
I beat it. I just kept playing it, And then I wasn't even paying attention, and I beat a boss. I thought I was going to move to the next one, and then they showed the credits, and I'm like, oh, whoa, I just beat the game.
That's how it
Like,
usually
okay.
is. I wonder if Honest Trailers is ever going to do the Ghostbusters game.
They did the movie a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the game. Remember, have you ever seen the game to Ghostbusters? The original one? Oh my god, it looks so horrible. You need to check out Angry Video Games Nerds review on that.
I knew they had one. I never played it, though.
Yeah. But man, N64 back in the day, some games still hold up to this day, some don't. Obviously, Superman doesn't.
No.
It really doesn't.
No, for me, like, it was usually either GoldenEye or Mario Kart.
Yeah. Or Twisted Metal.
I didn't play Twisted Metal.
Wait, was that N64? No, that was PlayStation. Never mind.
Yeah. But, oh, and Super Mario 64.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a cool one. That was one of the first, like, big 3D game where you could open world, where you could go wherever you want and not have to follow a track.
Yeah. Oh, it's Star Fox 64.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I was actually
Do a barrel roll.
I was really good at that game, just by accident, just naturally good at it, and it pissed off my friend.
I can only get to the first 3 levels. After that, I couldn't even do anything.
I was really good on
That's
one.
how much I suck at gaming.
I was really good when I went up against my friend. I was always taking him out, and it pissed him off. 'Cause he was a huge gamer, and so
That explains it.
from his point of view, you know, he spends hours and hours and hours playing these games, and then I come in and I'm like, okay, I'll play, and then I beat him like every time. He's like, damn it. And he would make me play him like over and over again until he won.
Wow.
I'm like, no, you're playing again. I'm like, all right.
Have you like hijacked this shit?
Yeah, and I wouldn't lose on purpose. If anything, I turned it into a game to see how long he would stay up and make me play him. I would just beat him every time, and he would make me play him like 6 hours, and he'd be half asleep.
Oh my god, dude, that's awesome.
All right, you have anything else to add before we wrap this up?
No, not really. Like, I think we pretty much said something. Said all we had to say.
Yeah, we went all over the place.
Yeah.
But I'm liking the new format for the collab. I'm really liking the way it looks. A couple of little things I want to tweak, but for the most part, I think it turned out really well.
Yeah, it looks like it really did turn out really well.
All right, everybody, like and subscribe to the Reactors League channel so you can get videos from everybody in our group. And we'll have links to our individual channels down below. I mostly do movies and TV shows. And then I do like vlogs and other stuff, and let the people know what you do.
Of course, reactions, movie reviews whenever I go see a movie, wrestling talk, sometimes gaming, but I haven't done that in quite a while. I got to get back on that. Vlogs, once in a blue moon sketches, and top 10 lists whenever I have an idea. So that's basically it.
Nice. All right, I'm out. See ya, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.